Hello everybody, I am Jenny the Artsy-Rose and welcome back to Nick's spin-off story, Mafia. Shall we continue? Right, Nick was about to tell us something. I'm not cheerful or as good as talking as Jean is, so sorry for boring you. Oh, Nick! You were worried about that? Well, true, he's a pretty different type from Jean. That's like, as bright as the sun. That guy's like, as bright as the sun. Sean and I, we're twins. Oh my. But we're nothing alike, huh? No, they're nothing alike, but that's fine. Nothing at all. I answered honestly. Until you told me, I had no idea that you two were brothers. There are a lot of people around town who still have no idea that we're... Well, people usually say Sunny and I are nothing alike, so I can relate. Is that just, like, appearances? Well, our personalities are probably kind of alike. Everyone gets really surprised when they hear that Jean and I are twins. Nick put on a self-decryptic smile. And I mean, who wouldn't be? Jean's so cheerful and I'm so... not. Hey, I wouldn't count that as a bad thing. I think you're just reserved. Jean's a pretty charming person, but I think you're just as good. And I think there are tons of girls who would fall for you. You really are nice, saying things like that to a guy like me. Aww! Did you see that expression? I think you're similar. Really? What about us? You're both tall, and you're both really handsome. You don't have to force yourself, really. Nick is a real sweetheart. But I'm serious. After thinking for a while, I gave Nick a light kiss on the cheek. His cheeks flared up red. That doesn't look red, that looks black. What color is his blood? Is it silver or something? Whoa, why do you kiss me? To prove that you're such a handsome guy. A girl couldn't help but want to kiss you. Since you seemed skeptical. Nick finally smiled. You really are an interesting girl. I think you're the mysterious one here. I'm just an average guy, really. I think your sister's a lot more mysterious. Since not even her own flesh and blood knows who she is. Oh, well... I don't know what Sunny's doing right now, but... I don't think she's doing anything wrong. You really trust her, huh? Yeah, I do. We're sisters, you know. Don't you trust Jean? Yeah, I do. Oh. Nick put on a distant smile. I wonder if things aren't going well between Jean and Nick. Between Nick and Jean. Well, with, things having been the way they are for months, Orlando and some of the men leaving the Jean family and making up their own family, maybe Nick is starting to see things the way Orlando was. Maybe. But then there's the reason he wouldn't have left in the first place. The reason Nick hasn't left Jean for the Orlando family is likely because being a brother, he wouldn't just leave him because he wants to support him. I can understand that because I have two brothers that are kind of, they're not inseparable, but they're very close. We made it back to Sunny's house to a middle-aged man standing before it, scowling. The moment he saw Nick's face, he scowled even harder and screamed at him. She got away again! After I finally found out where she lives, off she went, scarring like a little rat. Does he mean Sunny?
Hey, who's that girl with you?
The man threw me a glare. A friend of mine. Don't mind her.
Well, she's not worth bothering with. Nick, I'm paying you far too well for these kind of results. Finish your job quickly.
I know. I just didn't expect this either. What are you talking about? Seeing me confused, Nick just smiled quietly at me.
Nick, why do you bring that girl with you? She's just getting in the way.
Well, I didn't think you'd be coming back here. Wait, this guy. Didn't that detective say that criminals always return to the scene of the crime? Are you the one who sent the bomb? The man scowled at my question.
Bomb? I don't know anything about any bomb.
He didn't look like he was lying.
Well, he might be. You never know. Liars are tricky. Always remember that. You know Sunny?
His eyes took on a piercing glint. Instantly sensing danger, I stepped back. He's trying to kill Sunny. And Nick's in cahoots with him? I don't really get it, but I should really get out of here. Seeing me start to run away, the man shouted at the top of his lungs.
Nick! Don't let her get away! Shoot her!
Nick pulled out a colorless, transparent gun out of his pocket. No way. Nick! You going to point that thing at me? It didn't change. Nick! Right when I scream, I hear the dry sound of a gunshot. However, the pain I was expecting didn't follow. Instead, Jean was standing in front of me, clenching his chest. His chest was covered in crimson red. Oh no. Jean! Jean! Looks like I made it. Nick was blinking in surprise, not expecting Jean to appear either. Boss! Don't! Absurd and Skeletonal all run up to Jean as well.
Ruff, ruff. Nick, you scum! I knew you were working with Mr. Papa behind the scenes.
Leo shot a glare at Nick, as if ready to pounce right then and there. Oh, you noticed? Nick kept his calm, even with Jean bleeding right in front of him.
Yeah, but I didn't have any proof. And when I tried to make sure, this is what I ended up with.
Nick ran off and quickly leaped into a motorbike that had been hidden in the shadows of Sunny's house.
Wait!
Woof! Leo and Sert barreled after Nick as he escaped on his bike. Nick! I desperately called after him, and Nick turned around very slightly and opened his mouth to say, sorry.
Well, I never expected that. That was... I've seen the screenshots of some of the scenes that took place, particularly the one Nick has shot somebody, but I didn't see all the details.
No, the scenes that I saw were everything that had just happened. More is going to follow eventually, but I'm not going to tell you what exactly. I am Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.